MustangInExile from the Bay Area, former Cleveland native. So happy to be here. And right with me is Frange from Dayton.
That's right. Happy to be here. Happy to be commentating these amazing matches that we're about to have. It's only the beginning, right? And we've had so many close calls.
You have no idea.
2EX, 1EX difference. So if this is just the beginning, like the start of the tournament, imagine how crazy it's going to get in the next couple of days. So you don't want to miss the action. It's going to be insane.
You think if this is hype with 10s to 13s, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to stick around for everything 14 and up. It's going to be hype.
Yes. And we are here to bring the hype to y'all at home. Oh my goodness.
The energy alive here in Great Lakes Mall here at Round 1 is just, oh my gosh, it is out the charts.
Oh yeah. And
you really have to be here to see it, guys. It's like just electricity vibes.
Yes. I think we're about to start up here with our first match.
Here on this is Jennuine versus Jesus. Playing Black Jackal 11. Probably this is Warmup.
I am not sure.
Who don't know all that much about Dance Dance Revolution in 2023. This is a game where you use your feet to hit arrows and time to music. But also a lot of meta has changed a lot, but it usually is now that difficult 11 is about a classic 7 or 8 on the scale. So this is a pretty mid-level 11 with a couple of straightforward patterns, couple gallop rhythms.
And so far, the EX is neck and neck. Like, oh my goodness, this is what I was talking about. Do you see this? They're like practically tied at this point.
Like the warm-up? Like you see this in warm-up. Like, this is insane.
Oh, this is even, this is a warm-up. But still, like, considering this is a warm-up, they are still playing very well.
This is locking in, that marvelous attack mentality where you're able to just lock into the marvelous window no matter what, even if they get great, if they both get them out. They are holding on to that incredible MA.
Here to close it out.
Bit of chaos right here.
Both getting a great full combo. Very, very well done by both players.
We are going into Round Trippy difficult, the 11th, with this match, Jennuine and Sheepy.
Very, very huge fan of this card. It flows very, very well. A lot of 8 notes. Very straightforward. Especially, I'm very interested to see how this match is going to play out, considering both players' money score is, I believe, great apart.
That seems
or something along those lines. Yeah. It is going to be a very close match.
We'll see how this goes. This is Trippy by Dustbox from DDR. Oh, very straightforward. 850 BPM, 855 BPM. And to start us off here.
The EX difference is minuscule. roll.
It's the squishy ceiling. That's when you know it's a real tight match.
Jennuine taking a little bit of a lead here. About a 5 EXP.
Drop. Oh, and Jennuine gets it great there, but still holding on to MA pretty solid. Still ahead of lead.
Sheepy moving up here. Looking like a TV. Ooh, and as I say that, commentator's curve.
Oh, okay. There we go. Get a little more complicated now. And into the climax.
Jennuine with a pretty convincing lead, but don't count Sheepy out just yet.
That's half. That would definitely have to make a break point. Final stretch. Jennuine will take that. Great job, guys.
Great job by both players. Very, very well done. And I believe it's a PB for Sheepy. Or close to a PB.
Oh, yeah, I would say that was basically neck and neck for what their money score was prior to this match.
Yes, yes. Look at the perfect count from Jennuine though. 17.
Perfect.
That is crazy,
that
MA.
is so good.
Like I say, this is
Absolutely awesome play.
This is cool. This is cool.
So our second song of this particular set. There we go. As well. Nephilim Delta Difficult, the LED song from DDR-X3, and a very brisk 220 BPM.
Very stamina intensive. Well, not as stamina intensive as some more difficult songs, but it's still pretty stamina intensive. Straightforward when it comes to the notes, but and the patterns. But yes. Oh, and here we go right away.
Right. Sample. Gallop with the speed.
Slowly creeping up though. Oh yeah, you see that EX was slowly catching up to Jennuine. We are about 2 or 3 EX. Oh,
She dropped the combo.
as I say that.
Every hit. Here we are with a quick break. Back into the fray. We're getting a little more intense now. Jennuine's still holding on to one combo.
Coming up to the end of the song here.
Neither is conceding anything. We'll see how this comes down, ladies and gentlemen. And she piffs it, Jennuine, and she takes it.
Very, very nice TFC.
Incredible showing from both players. Yeah, only a 7 perfect difference with those grades. She's definitely still.
And you can sense the camaraderie from both players, just hugging it out there at the end.
Oh yeah.
Much respect for one another.
We are always big upping our fellow dance gamers. This is why this community rocks so much. It's just like, seeing everyone of all skill levels just absolutely going for pushing their limits and still, having all the best fun in the world.
And it just hypes you up. Like I would say the only I wouldn't say disappointing, but more like kind of so-so part is like you see all these players pop off and you want to pop off too.
Yes.
But it's like, oh my gosh, this tournament going on.
You can see this energy. It's just
yes.
like, no, there is a common belief that like, even though these are tournaments based on EX score, which is of course more based on MA than it is actual, you know,
yes.
money score. It's still incredibly hyped to see somebody hit a song and then yet still see that the other person came out ahead. Therefore, it's like 2 wins in 1.
Exactly.
Just because somebody ended up losing because of EX doesn't mean that they still didn't get a PFC, which is still a tall order.
Yeah,
that's a goal everyone wants to accomplish.
Especially on a tournament setting where the tensions are high. You see everybody like just looking at you like, oh my goodness. I give kudos to the players for being able to pull off such amazing scores in the middle of so many nerve-wracking situations like this. It's crazy.
It's crazy. For sure. At any case, coming up next, we have SorryAri and DatCoreeDoe.
Yes, DatCoreeDoe. I believe that's how you say it. Hopefully I'm not butchering it.
Yes. Ari being one of the most fantastic lady players from Kansas City area. Rising up the ranks, I am absolutely in awe of her. She is a Bimani aficionado, much like myself. And I really, really, really just cannot help but root for her every step of the way. Like, she has exponentially grown within the last couple of years of the game, moving up and onward through Ace 2-0 Plus and Ace 3. I am absolutely just excited to see what she can do here at the We'll be warming up in a moment. My apologies, I do not know the transliteration of this one, but this is a Vocaloid license from DDR Ace. It is a 12 on Xbox. As is the case with a lot of Vocaloid songs. These are songs that show up in all rhythm games, not just those that are money related. Very straightforward. It's a very drum and basic groove.
This warm-up is any indication of how the set is going to roll out. It's going to be another intense one. It is definitely going to be another intense one.
Ooh, it just got tied.
Just witnessing this is insane. Like, my goodness.
I am so psyched. The energy is off the charts, even to the net. Grace going into the final portion of this song.
The end here.
And both grateful combos for both players. Solid run.
Very, very good stuff.
We are starting this particular round of Ari and Corey picks. First off, we're starting with an 11. Transliteration is was a DDR Ace preview song right at the end of the DDR 2013 tour. Very fun experience.
Yes, very, it flows very naturally. This chart flows very naturally.
Starting with a very serious section of jumps like this pattern. Ooh, and Ari. Tip. Basically left tire in jump. Let's go.
Corey with the great, but still keep it up.
Ooh, neck and neck race.
We're coming up to the chorus of the song. One EX different in that small pause there.
System screams with a couple of crossovers. Crossovers are always a big part of the DDR experience. Knowing exactly when the physical body to turn and hit other arrows you probably wouldn't hit your other feet. It's not just a simple, you know, sorry, and Ari gets a break going into this bridge. A couple more straightforward patterns.
Here we are coming up to the latter part of the song.
Sections. Ooh, Corey's actually in a bit of a lead here. Could still be anybody's game. Ooh, it is close. Ooh,
look at
it is very close.
It's a 2-to-1 EX difference. What is going on here?
Oh boy. And here comes some freeze arrows into the mix. Just as important as Marvelous is, they still
oh my gosh. Oh, here we come to the end. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, a 1 EX difference between Corey and Ari.
1 EX.
Let's go. Wow.
That is amazing. And look at their perfect.
Look at that perfect count. 43.
Wow.
2 grades for Ari, 3 grades for Corey. That miss made all the difference.
Wow.
Wow.
That is crazy. 1 EX.
Oh, this is intense.
I'm speechless. This is insane.
Oh, this is intense. With that, we are going into the 12th pick of this matchup. It is Wanatsumu by DJ Todo under his Todo alias. Originally from Reflect Meet, I want to say. This crossed over in the Boss on Parade event of DDR 2014. Not as infamous as expert art, as you may know by a certain technical name.
This is a sight read from Corey, I believe. Or at least that's what their score reflects, but we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah. Running a bit of a spare opening. Stop. Thus begins some half screams. Going to the main melody of the song. They're neck and neck. Corey's up by just a couple seconds.
100 combos.
They're still holding on to their pips. Ooh, this is looking really good. Oh, sorry, droppers. Right before this particular another section where there's more freezing.
There's that commentary spirit striking once again.
Wait. Just when you think it's over. There. Going into this section. And then a couple where shuffle steps would be in the expert, some more steps, and into the main part. Alright, the gallops come out. 16 note comprehension is always a must at this level of DDR. Even by differentiating itself again with what these players have on, it's still very imperative to know exactly what rhythms are being used. The gallops can start either off or on. Coming into this spare section, Corey's up by 70x. And as I say that, it's closing.
Oh,
as
no.
we get into 1000 EX.
Here we come with the final gallop of the song.
Patterns are crazy. Some freezes into one last stream. One more stop, and
Corey takes it.
Absolutely stellar showing by both players.
Still amazing performance by both players. Amazing performance.
Ooh, I was about to say, they were basically the same level of early. That was like 30 early judgments?
Something along those lines, yes.
Wow, what a matchup. Absolutely excellent, incredible, ladies and gentlemen. See, 11s and 12s, you think that they're stuck in the past with, you know, pre-X DDR, before the X scale? No, they still can pack a punch if you're not careful in tournament settings in this day and age.
Yes, especially because in such low rating charts, the difference between a great or a perfect could cost you the match.
Yes.
It is very imperative to have your timing on point, especially in this tournament setting.
Yes.
Still, all amazing performances so far. We'll see what the rest of the tournament has in store for us.
Sure.
Up, I believe we have Ari and Jennuine.
Oh, very Jennuine. Good weekend, They will be warming up momentarily. Here we are. Warm-up. Looks like we are choosing Anniversary by you on Overground. Pretty straight. 12 is a very straightforward 12. Very.
I'm sorry.
Classic song. This was the 20th anniversary celebration of both Poppin' and Dance Dance Poppin' Music and Dance Dance Revolution. It references some actual stream songs. We'll get to that point in a moment. At the moment, they're warming up into this straightforward section following these rhythms. There to the chat. Hello. Hello, True Active. Hope you guys enjoyed the chat and the Twitch streams. Wishing you all the best. With Poppin' Music. I still want to play it. And into this section where these particular sections reference both Jackal and Love Love Sugar. It might be different.
Yes.
And then that section into some more some good MA, both players and him too. Some off beats to that particular climactic section.
About to come up to the end of the song here after 3 moment of rest.
Everything. And into the drop.
Jennuine holding a pretty convincing lead so far, but anything can happen. As I say that, the EX scores to start closing in, and here we go with the last run of the song.
Focus for the final bit. Oh, double PFC from Ari and Jennuine.
Jennuine takes it, but still, double PFC. You love to see it.
You'd love to see it. This isn't the most opening mindset to the following match, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't set the stage for the following match. Like we are starting off.
I believe this is,
Actually,
yeah, that was Jennuine, and I believe this is Ari's.
okay. We are starting this
Yeah.
Then with Onigiri Circus Don, the band Meshi song, difficult 11 from DDR H2O Plus. First turn.
DX difference, both players still very, very close, holding very good MA.
Straightforward strings here. Ooh, but that is. Oh, and Jennuine misses that freeze. That definitely closed the deficit. Ari's up. Oh, but that clamp would easily close. This is why it's imperative that MA is always picked by everything else. You never know how exactly things will shake out by the end. Going into the main chorus of the song, a couple more offbeat jump sections with these streams.
Lead keeps shifting between Ari and Jennuine.
Just fluctuating. They are not conceding an inch, either of them.
About a 3 EX difference.
Everything here. One more thing. This is neck and neck. I think I just took the lead.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go!
Oh my gosh, that is a statement from Ari. Let's go. I am not going down without a fight. Let's go.
Absolutely insane. Look at that. 35 perfect full combo from Ari. 30 perfects from Jennuine. That miss was everything.
The one hold dictated the match right there. That is insane.
Wow, absolutely unreal.
And I believe we're going up for the card pick here for the tiebreaker.
Yes, this would be the tiebreaker. Wow, this is intense. This is going to be a nail biter, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. That. Oh, I'm still flabbergasted as to what happened there.
Lord. I'm electrified in my seat right now. This is insane. Absolutely just. What?
Figuring out what the card pick is going to be here very shortly.
Oh, these close matches are everything, Cave Paper. This is why DDR tournaments are so hype. Heck of a better term, and for the fear of sounding cliched, but you never ever get tired of it. It's just hype. It's just hype.
Yes.
Absolute hype.
And this is just one stream. The other two streams, like the women's NB tournament, people are just popping off of the whole cast. It's insane. You can just hear it from here.
And our tiebreaker has been decided. It is Condor, I believe? It is Condor Expert, the 13.
This song is a banger. This song is a banger. A lot of gallops. Very, very tricky.
DDR 2013 Konami original by the one and only Remo Khan. An absolutely technical masterpiece of the song. Even on Expert, it's a challenge. Gallop of rhythms into the section. Ari picks up a break. Still holding on pretty steadfast to her marvelous attack. It is neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into this first section of drops.
A little bit of a lull before the main part of the song hits.
Stream section. Still holding on the grateful combo as we go into the main portion of the song. Finding rhythms. Now that we're at level 13, anything anything goes for how long these streams can last, and that's on top of everything else, happening-wise and rhythm-wise, that can even be thrown at you. These gallop strings, for instance, is where the real begins. A little bit figure out where these rhythms begin and end.
Especially that one gallop that you have to cross over. It can catch a lot of people off guard.
As I mentioned, that steward out cluster. Jennuine holding onto a steadfastly, but it's like about 30 points, 30 EX.
Comes up to the last part of the song here.
Last drops. What an incredible showing from both players nonetheless.
And Jennuine takes
it. Absolutely incredible.
Very, very well done. That is a tricky song to do.
Very tricky song to do. Especially in a tournament setting that you're not familiar with it. It can definitely sneak up on you.
Yes, especially I believe it's the timing. It's not terrible, but it's a little bit iffy at best.
I wouldn't say either slightly late or a bit early. Don't seem to recall, but it's always a big thing too to like remember how sync works for these songs.
Yeah, a lot of sometimes the sync can be iffy on some songs.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the offset feature kind of alleviates that, which was just implemented on A3. Whereas very in older versions, you kind of had to like use your muscle memory to kind of bring yourself back, and it's like
it can be quite tricky to know, like, coming from one setup, let's just say,
yes,
and knowing to step early, and then coming from another and knowing to step late, which we won't get into the details of malarkey of that right here and there, ladies and gentlemen, but it's always just another factor to these sorts of matches, just knowing exactly when and how to pull off some of these songs. Here we are with Corey and what's the first thing we're going to do? Looks like
because we're playing King.
looks like Corey's pick is King Difficult. 13 on Difficult by Canaria. A Vocaloid song that is relatively new. Released in DDR Ace 3 as well as a couple other rhythm games, both in and out of Imani.
Very, very good song regardless.
Very good song. This is a bang. Absolutely. This is a melody that has already become classic in DDR, if I can say so myself. Holding on to gold combos to go into the verse. Some jumps in the tunes.
Even though Corey picked up a great back there, they're still holding on.
So he continues. Gallop strings thrown into the rhythms. Step to the stings of the music. So this verse we have some clusters. These crossovers. Incredibly. Corey's leading us little. Going into the chorus.
Don't count Sheepy out just yet.
Oh, this is 7 EX going into this refrain. Let's turn to the refrain. Again. Corey's in the lead now. It is the back-to-back Corey. Wow, still could be anybody's game, ladies and gentlemen. Corey's in a long point right now. So they'll continue to go into the final section.
Both players still holding out their combo.
Neither is conceding an inch there. And into the coda. A couple offbeat sections, the simple steps, and Corey will take it.
There it is.
Solid show. That right, I would say, that right there, absolutely hype tournament picks. It's
Yes.
just like the most, probably one of the most well-rounded 13s in the game currently. It's just, you've got something for everybody. It is the kind of chart that would show up and everyone would try their best to work at it, try their best to beat it down just because it's got everything. It looks to me like we are going into
We are so happy.
Sheepy's pick against Corey. We're So Happy by Real Star. One is as a Yubi or reflecting crossover from Extra Saber DDR 20, DDR H2O Plus, on me. Sequel to I'm So Happy from Yubi.
Very stamina intensive song.
A little bit faster than that, but the same sort of happy hardcore, relentless screams at a high BPM mindset here. Corey and Sheepy are holding on to the top. Ooh, Sheepy just got great. He is still ahead though.
Ooh, that great by Corey.
They're both great now. But this is a close game. Looks like 5 EX is winning right now. And the thing about this song though is it is a stamina tester. And it is quite a long one, ladies and gentlemen. Probably about 2 minutes, 5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, one of the longer DDR songs for sure.
Longer than mine, but
No,
I like
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
This is definitely something that also pertains to a lot of tournament play. Going into these gallo sections. But in any sort of tournament play, a longer song with a bigger max combo, and especially compounded with freezes like we see here in this break section. That EX can their EX is played big time. And if their MA is just on point, it can make a big difference.
Here we are coming up to the last part of the song.
Looks like the 5-6 EX between Trippy and Corey. Ooh, it is close.
Oh my goodness.
This is very close. Into the last section as these screens intensify.
And there it is. Sheepy takes it.
Sheepy pulls ahead. 4 EX. Absolutely amazing. They had the same perfects.
I just realized that.
That was a 2 great deficit.
I just
Wow.
realized that. That is crazy.
That is absolutely bonkers. What an incredible showing.
Whoa. Very, very well done by both players. Oh my goodness. And I believe we're going on to the card draw now.
Give it up to Sheepy and Corey, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible map so far. This is going to decide it.
We're going to see what the card draw here is shortly. I believe they're making their picks.
Scooty Biscuit in the chat. Hello, Scooty. Let's stick around for more of the streams as Model continues this weekend.
I believe the tournament is round robin format. Oh, I believe one of the viewers was asking for the losing track of the tournament. I believe it's round robin.
Round robin. Looks to me like we have
This is Endorphin, I believe.
Endorphin by U1 Overground. This song, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely intensely brutal. Even for a difficult 12. This is a song rooted deeply in its dubstep origins. Translated to a dance game, that means rhythms and chaos. Chaotic sections that are insanely rampant and absolutely fierce.
Yes, I believe this song came out on Ace, I believe? Or 2013.
Oh, I want to say 2014.
Or 2014, yes, that's right.
Part of the a kind of obscure Univer Hills event, if I'm not mistaken. Particular sections with offbeat steps going into these gallop portions. Both those combos just dropped. Ooh. Here we go into this climactic section of rolling drums. It's a very, very winding stream into.
Coming to full beat drop.
I'll let them say it. Into the shuffles. Even as fractured as these streams are, at a first glance, it's still very imperative that their MA is on point.
Look at their EX though.
Ooh. This is a close lead. Oh. Still anybody's game. And into this final section of one more stream. With some triplet runs at the end. Sheepy will take it by 12 EX.
Still very, very, very well done.
Ooh. Look at that look at those perfect counts. 75-73. Those grades made all the difference.
Yes. And I don't know about everybody at home, but I was headbanging to that to
That is
song.
such a song to lose yourself in.
Oh yes. That is definitely a headbanger.
Oh yeah.
Love that song.
That will be a particular round. These matches are just absolutely insane. Like,
yeah,
it really does kind of amaze that these 12s and 13s can still pack a punch, even to probably some of the best players, if I may be so.
Oh yeah. Sure.
You'd be surprised, like. Those familiar with Life 4 who know that the main bedrock of that system, that ranking system that Bed Manson, shout out to Bed Manson for everything that he and the Life 4 team do. But everything 14 and up, that is the bedrock of that ranking system, from pretty much, I would say, what, Platinum onward?
Yes.
Diamond onward?
Yeah.
That's where the bedrock of the entire system lies, is 14 and up. But you, ladies and gentlemen, you do not understand how many 12s and 13s in Dance Dance Revolution to this day can still really amaze and definitely catch you off guard too.
That is very true. Because when you go from the 12 to 13, a lot of people tend to kind of downplay those ranges of difficulty. But when you get something like, okay, it's a 13, but you have all these gallops, or you have this one thing in the song that kind of, catches you off guard. Which, it can definitely throw you off, but that's why it's probably my favorite section of whole.
Honestly, I would have to agree. Like, this is where I would say that me looks to me like we Jennuine and Tori up to play.
This is music cosmology, I believe.
Yes, music cosmology, the alias of a demonic artist I do not quite remember. Many in the community will know this song as Space Helmet, Spaceman. Yeah, I believe it transliterates to something along the lines of One-Way Ticket to the Universe.
Yes, that's what it's called. Yes.
Starts with a slow section here for the first 10 steps, 13, sorry. And into a very on-sync section of the song. Ooh, Jennuine picks up a great within the section, but look at those EX between her and Corey. Wow. The song is very well known in the 13 pantheon as being incredibly on sync, not so much just from a technical standpoint, knowing what's early, what's late, but because this driving drum embrace rhythm is so, you can basically feel it in the soles of your shoes. It is such a banger.
Well, yes, this song flows very, very well. Personally, one of my favorite 13s.
Even though there is some technicality, given that it is a 13, it is a very straightforward 13. So this is definitely a battle of MA between these two great players. And here we go into the final third of the steps, where the streams get longer and the music gets bangier. got some clusters going into these sections. Jennuine still holding on to a lead over Corey. This last section.
And Jennuine takes it.
Jennuine will take that one with, looks like 17 EX.
I just noticed Jennuine's earrings. That they're the DDR arrows.
Oh my gosh,
that is
I just
very
noticed
cool.
those. Those are so cool. But
That is
acrylic,
very
like acrylic,
cool.
I want to say. Oh wow, believe me, like some of the birds that we have, I've seen all Bimani aficionados wear like over the years. It's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
so on point, so on point.
they got very creative with it.
Oh yes.
The next pick is
Oh, look at this. We go into the 11th folder for a special one by Chorus K featuring Seizuyu Miyamoto. This is from Yuffie, I want to say. We crossed over in DDR Ace as part of the Babylon's Adventure event that he gave us amongst a couple other crossovers. The revival of Mega Jam and Dancer in the Flare by Nakamata Master. Very straightforward 11. At a house tempo. That kind of two-step sound that lots of DDR old heads, myself included, were very primitive back in the extreme days and such.
yes. Back in the extreme days.
Force Kate just knows his way around the good house. Good dance track, believe me. Going into this opening, Jennuine holding on to a strong lead with these gallops. Little streams in between. Walks a very fine line between a straightforward house tune and knowing just exactly when these more tricky rhythms will pop up. They are holding on. They are holding on. Yes. Looks to me though that Jennuine's still in the lead as we go into the chorus. Ooh, that section right before Jennuine is holding ahead quite far.
Both players still holding their combo though.
This is getting hype. We are reaching the final portion of this song. Ooh, she drops a perfect combo right there at the end. Aw. But Jennuine pulls out ahead.
They still take it.
Let's go. Wow, 17-2.
That perfect count was insane. Very well done. Very well done by both players, actually.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What a hype matchup. And here we are with Ari and Sheepy. We are going into this matchup. It looks to me that Ari's pick against Sheepy is... this beat is by the incomparable Shoichiro Hirata of Groove and Saturday Night Love fame. This was their return to DDR after many years away in Ace 2-0. Absolute banger of a song. As we go into the opening section, Ari 25-point combo. Ooh, but she gets up a great. That's still enough to close the gap. This is very close. Probably one of the most straightforward 11, that's at least on expert from Ace 2-0. song that everybody, I would say that most people would know this song pretty well.
Yes, especially considering that if you play without an EMU pass, this is a song that determines your skill level whenever you're
Whenever you happen to fail out of the first stage and
Yeah.
you're curious, well, what happened? Well, let's check your level. It happens to be the same song.
yes, which is a banger, I must say.
I mean, heck, why fix when ain't broken?
Very, very good.
And into the chorus. These particular strings and a couple of triplet rhythms. Ooh, Ari's pulling ahead. Even with that great, she is killing it. Ooh, but it is getting close. Ooh, Sheepy's ahead just by a few. It comes down to this.
Onto the wire.
Can Ari get this MA on point? Ooh, it is getting pretty tight here.
Oh, they're tied now. They're tied now.
I just don't notice that. Sheepy has still got this grateful combo.
Oh, the lead is shifting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh. And into that gallop section. 3 EX difference, but Sheepy takes it.
Oh, that was. Oh, three great.
Oh,
three greats
look at
to
that
one
perfect count. 28-29. Those two greats made all the difference.
Oh my
What
goodness.
a tight match. Oh, that. I will say this. That last gallop string will catch you off guard if you are not prepared.
Yeah, I was holding my breath. It's like I'm just waiting for the gallop section. It's like, oh, there it is.
And it looks to me like Sheepy's pick is. Pardon me if I happen to butcher this, but by P-Light, a Bimani, not the Bimani Sound Team, but Bimani sort of regular of the series. Happy Pupe Home, which, Lucky or Duke, I do not recall which, but a banger of a song from the course trials of DDR H2O Plus. It's difficult 11, possessing a lot of the happy hardcore rhythms of songs we may have seen earlier in the pools. Ooh, this EX is already pretty tight. Sheepy holding onto a gold combo. Ari is not going down without a fight, even at the first portion of this song. Into 100 combos and into this. Oh, one more repetition of the chorus.
Both players still holding out.
And as the screen's getting longer into this kind of GABA section. Ari picking up a couple of greats.
4 EX difference right here.
Still close. He is not letting her MA go down without a fight. Wow, this is tight. This can be very close, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into the last third or so.
Oh!
Ooh, Sheepy lost gold combo. This is still really close. Ari's ahead by a hair. More EX. Into the final portion of the song. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
One more repetition. And it seems that Ari's still pulling ahead. And she takes it by
There it is.
7 EX, both great full combos. Awesome runs.
Both players with the
Wow.
great full combo.
Look at that distribution of fast slows. Even though it's 11 more by Sheepy, that's still a pretty
Yes, very, very even.
solid,
This is
even.
very evenly matched.
Ooh, very evenly matched. Look at that. 59 perfects to 72. Only 2 greats on Sheepy's side, but that's where the MA comes into absolute play. Those 5 greats may have caused trouble, but Ari still kept it cool, and she came out ahead.
That's right. And I believe that means we're going up to the card pick now.
Card pick. What a deciding song it is,
I
ladies and
believe
gentlemen.
Scarlet Moon would be our card pick right now.
All the Toho heads out there, Scooty, if you're still listening, shout outs to you. Scarlet Moon by Red Alice, featuring Ayumi Nomiya. From Toho Imperishable Night. Final boss theme of the main section of that game. Remade for Vimani, crossing over to mini games, but most of all, the more important, DDR 2014. What an absolutely classic song here. They knew a song into it perfect. Very, very in-depth on using its strings. And look at this. Look at Ari. Look at Ari.
Look at that MA. Oh my goodness.
75 white. She is not going down without a fight. 88 white. What an incredible drive.
Yo, you gotta say this though. Even though Ari had that marvelous attack there at the beginning, Sheepy is keeping up very, very well.
I was about to say this ranks up there with One-Way Universe Ticket in being one of those songs that on the surface doesn't seem like much, but it's got a very pumping rhythm that will keep the sync on your toes. Going out of this section into kind of this sort of break, counting down the character from Imperishable Night. Oh wow, this is still really close by 1EX. What a classic melody. Absolutely floored when this came to Vimani.
Oh, they are even when they're
wow, this is really close. Sheepy ahead by a hair. Ari's still holding on to that full combo as if her life depends on it though. And into the final section. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, they slide.
Ooh, Ari dropped the gold combo. Still a couple of X away, what it looks to me. Looks at that. Sheepy takes it by 5.
And she takes it.
Oh, wow. What an incredible close match. 5 perfect, ladies and gentlemen.
One great by each player too. That, wow.
Tell me though that MA drive in the beginning was not like everybody was off the edge of their seat. What was that?
Yes,
that was incredible.
The crowd was literally just looking over at the cap, was like, "What's gonna happen?" It's like we're all like we're all standing here, it's like we're all like waiting.
It's just like, oh, I was gonna say, it looks like we are moving on from Pool C into Pool D.
That is right.
But oh my gosh, what an incredible Pool C, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking, 11 to 13th, right? Still some of the most hyped matches. SorryAri getting 88 white at the start of Scarlet Moon Expert. This is the kind of stuff that just leaves you with your jaw on the floor.
Yeah,
like how does this happen?
It's like the adrenaline kicks in and like
it's all adrenaline.
Yes, yeah, and especially I feel like whenever you're in that tournament setting, you get into like the Zen mode, and nothing else matters. It's just and some hype over there in the gold cab. Yo, that's people getting hyped up.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we like to see here at Mistake on the Lake.
Heck yeah, hype even from casual matches. Let's go.